that hurt. Man, that was a tough one. Got to give UAB a lot of credit. They've had they're in 15 wins, and I read something in the game notes where they came back a number of times, and they're tough. They're a tough group, mature group, and I knew they'd make a run. I thought we held them off a couple times with Derek Williams' shots, but we hurt ourselves. We shot ourselves in the foot. They had 21 points off of turnovers, 10 second chance points. That's 31 points you just can't give a team. And we only were 9 of 14 from the foul line. So, but on the bright side, if there is a bright side, and I've got to look at the bright side, is our team played their tails off for a large portion of this game against one of the best teams in our conference, one of the better teams in the country. And we're getting better. We've got to keep fighting. We just happen to play 3 of the best teams in our league to open up league play. At UTEP, Tulsa here, and UAB here. And, our conference is tough because I think preseason people picked UAB to finish 6 or 7. They didn't know about Millsap, and they didn't know about a couple other kids, Cooper and George Drake, who were transferred there at the last minute. So they've done a good job, and they're a chance to go to the NCAA tournament.
The 20 points you allowed UAB in the first half is the lowest they've had all season in the first half, and they've only trailed in the first half 4 times or the fourth. Do you take any comfort in knowing that you did that?
Yeah, you got to. My job as a coach, unless your team just lays it down, and they did. I can't get on them. I gotta take the bright things, the good things, and show them, and not let them get too discouraged. I got to get them to invest again, emotionally, for Wednesday. And by doing so, tomorrow, we'll watch film tonight as a staff. I'll pick out more good clips, some bad, and show them if we just fix these things, and usually it's about 50 clips. If we fix, I don't expect to play a perfect game, but perfection is our goal. If we fix 10% of these clips, we win the game. Fix 3 of these clips, we win. And that could be a box out. It could be a cross-court pass that's too long. It could be, miscommunication and transition. And that's basketball. I'm watching games today. There are a lot of games. It was a great day for college basketball. And, my Tar Heels, make mental mistakes. They're kids, they aren't robots. West Virginia, Syracuse, make mental mistakes. Turn it over, take bad shots, walk with the basketball. And the good thing is, boy, we played pretty darn good for a long stretch tonight. And that's who we should view ourselves. It's like that, I don't know. It's probably a bad analogy, but it's like that girl who gets maybe a new makeover. Does she believe she's the new pretty girl, or does she believe she's the other girl? I've got to get to my guys and show, what? We're this team. We are this good. All right? And we got to continue to come out and play this way and trust our offense and trust our defense. When things go bad, then sometimes you revert. All right? That's where you got to trust in each other and trust in the offense and the defense even more.
After the game, what kind of happened there when you went up to Mike Davis?
Well, I've been in a lot of games. Big-time games. Beat Duke at Duke. Beat, Notre Dame beat UConn at UConn. And they top 5 in the country. And to me, there's a way to handle it. And we always told the team, when you win, celebrate, shake hands, celebrate in the locker room. And it's one thing when you're home and celebrating. That's different. But when you're on the road, I don't think you rub it in people's faces, and that's the way we took it. And I felt like it was my job at that point to let them know. And, and then, our guys. I want to teach our guys how to handle success and handle disappointment. At SMU, I believe we're a classy institution, and I want to represent our university the right way. in both in winning and losing. And that's something that I also have to stand up for too. When somebody's kind of kicking sand in our face, you know, I'm going to stand up for our program and our university.
So you were telling Coach Davis for them to knock it off?
Yeah, I thought it was excessive, you know, to do it. You know, I understand you're going to celebrate, you're going to get excited, but you know, we already shook hands, you know, and I thought it was excessive. That's my opinion. You know, he has a different opinion. That's okay. That's America.
Did he say anything back?
That's just between you and
Okay.
I have a lot of respect for Mike.
Yeah.
Listen, I like Mike, but, you know, I love my brother, too. We get in fights. You know what I mean? I respect Mike, and, you know, cooler heads would prevail, and but that's part of it. That's college basketball. It's emotional.
Final 12 minutes of the game, I think they won something like a 37-12 run. What changed in that span from y'all playing so good and dominating to them be able to?
I think, you know, we knew they were going to turn the heat up, and I think we got a little bit tentative and didn't attack and didn't cut hard, didn't execute, didn't meet passes, didn't throw balls with confidence. You know, and they started dribble driving, and, you know, then you're a little worried, okay, I don't want to foul, you know, and so the defense breaks down and they get second shots.
It's the second game in a row that Paul McCoy hasn't made a shot from the field. At what point does he start losing substantial minutes?
That's what Rick asked me last time. Well, if you noticed, you know, last game he played 40 minutes. This game he played 25. Mike Walker, I thought, gave us really good minutes. You know, Ryan Hart gave us really good minutes. So, you know, Paul is one of the most important players in this program, and we have a lot invested in him, and will continue to invest a lot in Paul, because in my mind he's you know, the future of this program too. And so, you know, I'm not just playing for, you know, today. I got to play for tomorrow. I got to play for next year. You know, he's such a talent, you know, that we got to work our way through this together. And you know, he's making strides. It's you know, it's tough sometimes.
You've now had the three really close conference games. Why do you think your team has trouble winning these close games?
Well, I think we just faced three of the most talented teams in our league. Mm-hmm. We're not, you know, I'm gonna, you know, I got to step out now. I got a different role here, all right? We're not, you know, we weren't picked to finish in the top 5 or 6 in our league. You know what I mean? We just played, you know, 3 of the top teams, 1 on the road. You know, talent, experience. You talk about Ben Uzo, Joe Jordan, 2 seniors, been through some wars. You're talking about, you know, on the road at UTEP without Mofay. You know, Randy Culpepper, some experienced Derek character, some experienced players on the road. And then this game, you know, we're playing a team that's, you know, a lot of seniors, you know, experienced players that we have not been in a lot of these situations to be in a position to hold on, you know, with the lead. And that's not an easy situation to be in. It sounds easy. You know, I'd rather be in the lead than come from behind. At one point, we said to him, listen, we were up, what were we up?
24.
Is that the highest? Biggest lead? And we said to the team, you know, it was 14. We said, listen, we were 14 and a half. It's 14 now. Like, settle down. But the momentum changed. And that's college athletics and dealing with guys that, you know, are new to this experience. This is new to a lot of our guys. Even I've got 2 seniors, but they've only been here, Mo, a year and a half, and Derek, you know, this is the 2nd year. And these are new experiences for these guys.
Was the 7